We're on the show floor at WPPI. This is Pat Murphy Race. I'm with Marc Morris from Tamron USA.
What's up, guys?
Rocky Mountain dude, actually. He's got the hair to go with it and everything. I'm very excited about this new FE mount lens.
And you and everybody else, trust me.
So tell me about that lens.
So aside from the fact that everything about our websites and social media feed have exploded since this announcement, I had to turn notifications off of my phone. People behave. So basically we decided to go completely native. No adapters, no fancy algorithms. The whole thing is about being
no argument for me
out, and from most folks, I think. A couple of questions have been about why is it a 28-75? It's a 2.8 throughout, so it's a good fast mid-range zoom that everybody will want to use. We chose 28 because it's a smaller, lighter focal length. It's very easy to correct. It's not old school. It's still fully acceptable to have a 28-75. The new stepper motor, the RXD, is also a Tamron build, so everything about it is completely integrated from us. It's not something that we're borrowing pieces from in and around. It's all Tamron all the time, but it's going to act 100% native on the Sony. I've personally shot at least one of the prototypes, eye autofocus, object tracking, the face, everything people are going to want. It's all in there. It's fast, it's super silent, people can dig it.
All right, now you guys have had a 28-75 in the past.
Yes.
Is this the same optics applied with, talked about that?
Absolutely not, which we understand. Very few 28-75s exist in the market anymore because of the prevalence of the 24. The reason why it's 28-75 is because we did want to honor the smaller, lighter aspect of mirrorless protocol. 24mm, it sounds like not a huge difference, but when you go into focal length, you have to, and you have to start with the front element, and everybody's like, wow, that 24-70 GM is a pretty good sized lens, and they made it fairly small for what it is. We would not be able to make it any smaller than that, really. So for us, it was a really good decision of a balance of image quality, the transmission we want from a 2.8, and the size and the weight that we want in a lens for a specific price. So,
man, I'm all for it. I'm excited about it. I really am. And then can you give us any idea about anything? Like, it's going to come at some point in the future, but who knows when?
So we're going to use our compatriots, and the abbreviation of their name used to be soon only not yet. And in the case of so many new products, it's going to come. It's soon enough. Obviously, it's this year, but we're not entirely certain to tell you yet.
That's awesome. But we're so excited to have, I think this helps Sony. To have another brand that's doing FE mount. It's perfect.
Dude, full frame mirrorless, whether some of our older timers or even some of our younger kids who are just latched on to analog as the new thing, mirrorless is where the future will stand. That's the newest architecture. All the latest in sensor technology has come from mirrorless, all the latest in autofocus architecture from the want to be mirrorless, or at least live 24/7. When you get on that train, it only runs faster.
Awesome. All right, you've heard it first from Forest Face Marc Morris. There we go.
Lord. Hi, Denver. How are you?
Hey, thanks very much. For Pat, I'm off for the show floor at WPPI. See ya.
Take care, guys.